Hey everybody, this is Dharma. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So, I and a bunch of other readers have been getting the message that time to get up, get on it. I'm talking about spiritually. We all have things to do in the material world, but we really need to get serious with our spiritual path. So, this is a reading for the sign of Leo. Time and energies are fluid, even though the intentions have been set for recent past, near future, and the current. Wherever we are with doing our shadow work, the dirty work of looking at who we really are, good, bad, and ugly. Wherever we are in that process is where we'll find ourselves on the timeline. We've got to get busy healing the shame of the ugly. First, you got to look at it. You got to accept it. You got to go into that shadow and deal with it. Find out why it's there. Learn to love it. Learn to release it. Energies are fluid. We all have masculine and feminine within us, just as the universe does, just as the divine does. Feminine energies are receptive, passive. Masculine energies are direct and active. When I read the gender, it is the gender printed on the card, the way the energy is operating for that position. We do not other anyone here. Everyone is welcome, regardless of race, creed, color, gender, lack thereof. We don't do othering here. And if you do, either you believe God created everyone or you don't. If you have a God belief. If you don't, you believe the divine or the universe made everything and everyone, or you don't. If you don't, I don't know why you're here or on any reader's channel. So, guides, ancestors, holy guardian angels, Most High God, we thank you for your continuous blessings in our life. We ask you to preside over this reading for the sign of Leo. Deliver clear, concise messages only for the greater and highest good for the sign of Leo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Thank you so much. Now please get a message for the sign of Leo for the current situation or the self. Also, these energies could be you or someone around you. Take it as it resonates. Just be honest with it. If you think it applies to someone else, look for that energy within yourself as well. The shadow is the part of ourselves that we don't see in ourselves, but we can easily point out in others. Thank you so much. Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth, presented by the hand of the divine or your higher self, however you view the divine. Crossing, please and thank you. The issue is, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Abundance, material abundance. Could be money, home, family, job, car, community. We also have, well, this one was on, yeah, okay. The Three of Wands reversed. Someone's not planning, or they don't see any plans to make. They don't know what plans to make. but they're working together with a group to present something tangible. And it is in the upright, so maybe they don't know, maybe they don't see their ships coming in. Maybe that's the problem. Recent past, please and thank you. Recent past, please and thank you, sign of Leo. Recent past, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. Recent past, please and thank you for the sign of Leo. I know that there are some Leos facing some really tough challenges. I would say to you that it's spirit calling you to get on the get right. Page of Wands, passion, not meant, well, managed in a very youthful way, a very perhaps immature way, perhaps in a pure-hearted way. We'll have to get the rest of the cards. You know, our passions, not all of them are here to be indulged. Some of them are sent to us as challenges to tame, to use in a correct way. But this Page of Wands is upright, so we'll see. In the consciousness, thank you so much. Someone is either really, really stuck in a mind trap or they're coming out of it. I would say with the Sword of Truth there, they're coming out of it, but we'll see. Well, the near future, thank you so much. Hermit in reverse, there's someone coming out of having gone within, having isolated themselves for the quiet, really looked at themselves, or they're refusing to go within. Just because the Sword of Truth's there doesn't mean they're not in mind trap. They could be trying to avoid that Sword of Truth, I guess. Our passions aren't good or bad in and of themselves. It's how we use or misuse them, whether we grow into them and don't use them against ourselves or anyone else. You know, young energy, you could be trying to justify those, but maybe it would be kind of understandable for a youthful person. But if we're older, you know, when I became a man, I put away childish things. When I became an adult, I put away childish things. In the environment, please and thank you. In the environment, please and thank you. In the environment for the sign of Leo, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Knight of Pentacles. Someone's not moving, not making any progress. They're refusing to move. They're unable, or they feel unable. Well, might be because they're in that mind trap and refuse to go within. We all get there. We all try to cover up our feelings, whether they're of emptiness or guilt or shame. We try to cover them up or fill them up with external things, people, places, things, substances. even going to church or temple or mosque, but it's not necessarily, if you're not doing the work, inner work. Hopes and fears. Someone wants a new beginning, a new material beginning, but they feel they're not getting the recognition they deserve, or there's public humiliation. What is Leo's influence over the situation? Please and thank you. I'm going to go back to using the archetype cards after this. I think that our timeline is speeding up, and I don't want to see anyone get left behind. I feel like the archetype cards do help us. If we use them, if we follow the advice and we look at what they're asking us to look at and work with. What personal influence does Leo have at this time over this situation? Had two tried to come out, they didn't. We'll see if they come out. Thank you so much. Well, they can own the truth, or they can resist this ending. There's an ending to a particular part, path, whatever, but they're trying to resist it, so they can either own it or resist it. It's the outcome, temperance. That's alchemizing situations, feelings, ideas, things. It's blending of two things creates something different, something desirable, turning lead into gold. I'll put it that way. So, we all have free will, Leo. This is someone around you, you cannot control them. You can control yourself if this is you. You want to stay here? Or do you want to go within? Do the work, own the truth, live the truth, or do you want to resist it and stay stuck up in that trap? It could be a literal prison or jail, but I'm seeing it as a mind trap. Final advice, please and thank you. Final advice, please and thank you. Final advice, please and thank you. These are general readings, by the way. It's not going to resonate with every Leo. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Not all parts of every message will resonate with every Leo. Again, take what's yours, leave the rest. Final advice, please and thank you. I feel like they're saying, they're telling you. What else do you need to know? What can help Leo through this time? Please and thank you. They're saying someone making a dirty offer, a fake apology. And they're being very childish, very immature. So that's what they're saying. I mean, they're not advising you to do that. They're telling you someone's doing that, whether it's you or someone around you. So I have faith in all of the collective. I believe we can all improve continuously Sometimes it might seem like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but that's okay. We just got to keep doing the work. Thanks so much for joining me.